Well, with Easter approaching, maybe it's time to take a cooking class and try something new. Well, if you don't have time, we can fix that. What if you could learn how to cook in the privacy of your own home? Executive Chef Eric O'Neill joins us from a new website called Smart Kitchen. Hi, Eric. How are you?
Excellent. How are you?
I'm great. Okay, so I heard about this, but for all of our viewers, before we sort of get into cooking, explain what Smart Kitchen is and how it could help us learn how to make this dish that we're making today.
Smart Kitchen is an online cooking school where we learn everything culinary from the comfort of your own home.
All right.
Basically turning you into a celebrity chef at your own pace, at your own time.
So just like watching TV and watching these chefs, or even watching us, you're actually taking us through like all the itty-bitty things that we need to know. Not just showing us, but actually teaching us.
Everything you learn in a traditional culinary school, we've brought to the website, and through an interactive and dynamic way.
I love it. What a great idea. We're looking at a shot of the website right now. So you sign up, and you can go obviously on there and learn more. But so you can pick if you want to learn how to make really neat, elaborate meals or side dishes or desserts, anything you want.
It's everything from soup, stock, sauces, hot foods, cold foods, gourmet pastries, knife skills, everything.
You've said this a couple times.
Once or twice.
Okay, well, show us what we're making today.
Right now we're going to do a pistachio crust lamb chop on a bed of Swiss chard, accompanied by the diced tomato, or sweet potatoes.
Yeah, well, and this would obviously be a perfect something for Easter since it's right around the corner.
Absolutely. It's been done in my family, so I thought I'd share it with you and the rest of the viewers.
Oh, great. Well, this is a company, you and your dad started this, right?
Yeah, well, Sous Chef actually is my dad's part of the company. Works in over 2,000 culinary schools around the country, Air Force One, Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines.
Wow.
So it's definitely a proven software, and we're happy to offer it to the general public.
Fantastic. Okay, so what kind of oil did you put in there? Olive oil?
I did a little olive oil in here. Now I'm searing it to entrap the natural juices of the lamb.
And it didn't take very long for it to just brown up like that.
It's not a thick meat. It's relatively thin.
Okay.
So it doesn't take that long.
So while this is something where you would want to stay here and watch it, you don't want to leave something like this and go do something else.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Watch it very closely. So just for TV magic here, I'm going to say it's done.
Okay.
Put together a little pistachio butter here.
So the pistachio butter you've made ahead of time, but obviously the recipe and the school will teach you how to do that.
Yes, we're just using the pistachio butter as a crust. We're actually going to finish the chops in the oven, which is going to be set at 400 degrees. We're going to leave it in there for around 8 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Now
we're going to start doing some onions over here, which is going to make the studio smell great.
We're going to do a little onions, a little Swiss chard, put a little balsamic vinegar on top.
Oh, perfect. So the Swiss chard, I mean, I don't cook, obviously, that often, but I never use Swiss chard. This is a garnish, or really you're putting flavor in there and we're going to eat it and it's going to taste like a salad?
It's part of the meal. Not like it has its own distinct taste, but if I had to compare it to anything, it would probably be spinach.
Okay.
So we'll mix that. So that's going right now.
And these are some big leaves. Look at this.
Big and healthy.
Big and healthy. Okay.
So just to show you, I'll bring this over to the oven here.
Okay.
With TV magic, we actually had some completed already.
Now, this pistachio butter that you guys made, you can pretty much use it for anything. Once you make it ahead of time, can you just keep it in the freezer?
It's equal parts butter and pistachio with an ounce of breadcrumbs.
Okay. Yum, I bet it would be really good with blue cheese, too.
Ooh.
Making a blue cheese butter to put on a yummy steak.
That's a good choice. We'll just
so are we
sauteing
this and getting it nice and soft, or do we still want it crispy?
Well, you actually want to saute it for a little bit longer, but you don't want to over saute it because then it'll just become mushy, and the consistency, you don't want that.
Okay.
So now I'll plate it for you.
There's definitely a texture component to it.
Absolutely. You want a little bite. You don't want it to feel like you're having a vegetable juice.
Yeah, that's not good. That wouldn't fly in my family, I'll tell you that right now.
So I'll set that right in the middle here.
Okay.
And I'll take the chops.
I've always wondered how, all the chefs have such a great presentation. So my guess is in this online cooking school, you're going to show us how to plate it up, too.
Absolutely. It's one of the things we call flair.
Okay.
Adding flair to the plate. If the plate looks good, it's going to taste good.
Okay. I need to remember that for the kids. Just a big blob of something. No wonder they don't like it.
Yeah.
So these are the sweet potatoes.
These are the sweet potatoes.
And what do you have seasoned? Obviously, this is going to be online. What do you have this seasoned with?
Rosemary.
Okay. That's it?
That's it. Simple as that.
All right. There you go. Doesn't that look good? Stephanie, I have a little lamb. You like lamb, don't you, Steph?
Oh, yeah.
All right, with a little pistachio butter?
Sure.
Okay, this would be, I think, an easy dish to make.
Yeah, it definitely is easy.
Is it an engagement
but
dinner?
we make it even easier for you, too.
Okay.
But it is an engagement. It's usually, I mean, if you're on a date or...
That's good.
I mean, it's really for anything.
Did you hear our story at the beginning where certain dishes, if you feed it to your boyfriend, they'll ask you to marry him?
Yeah, that happens all the time,
Yeah,
actually.
when they eat this?
Yeah.
What's your dish?
What's everything?
Everything. And just feed you. You'll be a happy man.
That's right.
Perfect. All right, Stephanie, well, I've got this for you, and I do have all of the information on our website.